Hey everyone, my name's Allie and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing everything you need to know about growing beets indoors in the AeroGarden. I'll show you how my plants grew from seed to harvest, share a few growing tips along the way, and more. So let's go ahead and get started. This was my first time growing root vegetables like beets in the AeroGarden, and I wasn't sure what to expect really because I've heard that root veggies can be tricky to grow in a hydroponic garden. While beets are a little more difficult to grow in water rather than soil, I was pleasantly surprised by how well my plants adapted, and I found the experience both rewarding and educational. My beets took approximately 70 days from seed to harvest. While hydroponic plants usually grow significantly faster, I found my beets grew more slowly, taking roughly the same amount of time as soil-grown beets. From my research, beets may grow more slowly in water because the roots are confined to a smaller growing space, which can slow down their bulb development. Whereas in soil, their roots have more room to expand wider and deeper into the soil, which can speed up their growth. 3 of my seedlings sprouted first, and these plants grew noticeably faster than the other 3, which you'll see throughout the video. In particular, I found the 2 plants on the very end of my AeroGarden seemed to suffer the most. This can happen for a variety of different reasons. As they grow, the larger, stronger plants will occupy more space in the water tank, absorb more nutrients, and sometimes even block the light from reaching the smaller seedlings. To prevent this from happening, you can give your seedlings more space by planting fewer seedlings at a time in one AeroGarden and spacing them out more evenly. For example, in a 6-pod AeroGarden like I have here, I think growing 3 to 4 beets would likely yield better results. One important tip for successfully growing root vegetables hydroponically is to make sure you only grow 1 plant per sponge and that the root bulb develops above the sponge, like this. If the root bulb of your beet starts to form inside or below the sponge, it can become constricted, deformed, or even rot due to poor air circulation and trap moisture. By keeping the bulb above the grow sponge, it allows your beets to expand freely into their full size, it gives them better access to oxygen, and it promotes healthy root development. To do this, early in the growing process, you'll need to gently lift the base of the seedling, which will help the bulb grow above the sponge. Be very careful when you do this, as you don't want to damage any of the roots of your plants. Throughout the growing process, you'll need to consistently top up your water tank and add liquid nutrients every 2 weeks. Beets are a cool season crop, which means they thrive in cooler temperatures ranging from 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 16 to 24 degrees Celsius. Try to maintain this room temperature indoors and make sure your AeroGarden is placed away from any drafty windows, heaters, or air vents that could cause temperature fluctuations. For optimal growth, provide your beets with 14 to 16 hours of light per day, followed by 8 to 10 hours of darkness. Hydroponic gardens like the AeroGarden will handle this automatically for you, turning the lights on and off daily so your plants get the right amount of light without any extra effort on your part. If you're growing under a regular grow lamp, just make sure to set a timer so that it stays on for at least 14 to 16 hours daily. After approximately 10 weeks of growth, some of my beets were finally ready to be harvested. The best time to harvest your beets is when they reach about 1 to 3 inches in diameter. As you can see here, 3 of mine are about that size, and those are the ones I'm going to harvest today. While it might be tempting to let your beets grow bigger and larger bulbs, they can become woody and develop a less desirable flavor, so it's better to harvest them when they're smaller and more flavorful. I harvested the 3 larger beets here and left the other smaller ones to continue growing. To harvest my beets, I used scissors to trim the roots carefully, making sure not to disturb the roots of the other plants that were still growing. From there, I gently lifted the beets out of their grow baskets and sponges, trimming away any excess roots or debris from the bottom of the bulbs. I used scissors to do this, and then I just used my hands after to carefully remove any pieces of the sponge that were still attached to the bottom of the beets. And in case you didn't know, all parts of your plant are edible, including the leaves. Beet greens are highly nutritious and flavorful, so make sure to save those leaves and add them to your next salad or sandwich. Well, that's it for this video. I hope if you guys enjoyed learning and seeing how to grow beets indoors hydroponically, that you'll give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below with any questions you may have, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.